Hello everyone, this is Leo, and today I want to share with you some of my thoughts on Genesis chapter 40. You might want to read this story for yourself to get some of the details, but basically it was about this man who was wrongly imprisoned named Joseph. And while he was in prison, he met two men. One was the former butler of the Pharaoh, and the other one was the former baker of the Pharaoh. And one day he seen that they were troubled, so he asked them what was troubling them, and they said they had dreams. So Joseph asked them to tell him their dreams and that he can interpret them. So the butler said his dream was he seen a vine before him, and on the vine there were 3 branches, and he took grapes from the vine and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup. Now Joseph interpreted the dream as that in 3 days he would be restored to Pharaoh's service. Now, seeing the favorable interpretation Joseph had for the butler, the baker decided he wanted to have his dream interpreted also. His dream was that there were 3 baskets of bread on his head, and out of the top basket the birds came and ate the bread. Now, Joseph and his interpretation of the baker's dream wasn't as good as the butler's. He said that in 3 days the king would have him hanged, and that the birds of the air would eat his flesh. So my thoughts are, this is obviously prophetic towards Jesus and his resurrection. The vine representing Jesus, because Jesus said he was the true vine, and the 3 branches that represented the 3 days represented him rising on the 3rd day. Now also, after he rose from the dead, he was restored to his former service, or his former place in heaven with God. Now I'm thinking possibly the baker was prophetic towards Judas, because Judas hung himself after he betrayed Jesus. So these are just some of my thoughts on this. I have some way deeper thoughts, but I can share them with you some other time. And I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for listening.